No specific subject present, just summarizing the headlines.
Cancer is striking more young people, raising concerns among doctors. Chris Christie's exit from the race boosts Nikki Haley's chances in New Hampshire. Teenagers who use marijuana are experiencing higher rates of psychosis.
Al Gore and James Bell are retiring from the board of Apple.
Jewish students at Harvard filed a lawsuit claiming the university enabled anti-Semitism on campus.
Inflation is slightly increasing after a period of cooling in 2023. Americans are beginning to believe that inflation is cooling.
Chesapeake is merging with Southwestern to create one of the largest natural gas producers in the U.S.
Iran has seized an oil tanker linked to a U.S. sanctions dispute.
South Africa accuses Israel of genocide.
Hertz is selling 1/3 of its EV fleet after a big bet on Tesla.
GOP holdouts are pressuring House Speaker Kevin McCarthy to tear up a spending deal.
Former President Trump blasts the judge and New York Attorney General as his fraud trial nears its end.
Discord has laid off 170 people due to growing too quickly. This is bad news for the company, as it suggests financial woes and potentially a struggle to sustain its growth.
The top Matter-compatible device is announced at CES 2024. This is good news for the companies involved, as it shows progress in establishing and promoting the smart home networking protocol.
Flutterflow has attracted cash for its low-code mobile app dev platform. This is good news for the company, as it highlights the increasing momentum of low-code development platforms and potential market demand for its product.
CNDO has launched a new social networking app for creators and fans. This is good news for the company, as it signifies its entrance into the market and an opportunity to attract users and establish its platform.
Snapchat now lets parents restrict their teens from using the app's My AI chatbot. This is good news for parents, as it provides them with more control over their teenagers' interactions on the platform and ensures a safer online environment.
AISA 2024. The article highlights the various AI products and reveals at the tech event. This is good news, as it showcases the advancements and innovations in the AI industry.
Execs skeptical about generative AI. The article discusses the skepticism among executives towards generative AI, citing a survey by Boston Consulting Group. This could be seen as bad news, as it indicates a lack of confidence or doubts about the effectiveness of generative AI technologies.
Google Cloud rolls out new GenAI products for retailers. Google Cloud introduces new generative AI products for the retail industry. This is good news, as it shows Google's commitment to integrating AI into the retail sector.
Google cuts over 1,000 jobs in its voice assistants hardware teams as Fitbit founders leave. Google announces layoffs of over 1,000 employees across multiple divisions, including its voice-activated Google Assistant. This is bad news for the affected employees and signals potential challenges within Google's voice assistants and hardware teams.
CES 2024, the biggest transportation news, from Honda's EVs to Hyundai's air taxi ambitions. The article discusses the transportation-related announcements at CES 2024. This is good news, as it highlights the advancements and future plans in the transportation industry.
BioNTech has made its first deal of 2024, investing $20 million upfront in 2 preclinical monoclonal antibodies developed by WuXi Biologics. The specific targets for these antibodies have not been revealed.
Biotech activity in the VC industry is expected to flourish in the coming year, according to experts at JPM's Biotech Showcase. Panelists expressed confidence and optimism regarding the sector's future.
JP Morgan conference attendees believe that the Inflation Reduction Act favors biologics over small molecule drugs due to certain provisions.
Obesity treatments, such as Wegovy and Zepbound, have been garnering significant media attention and sparking discussions in healthcare. This increased focus is shedding light on the urgency to tackle the worldwide obesity epidemic.
Life sciences companies are actively seeking analysts to join their teams. This is good news for aspiring analysts in the field. analysts in life sciences are important in analyzing and interpreting data for research, development, and decision-making processes within the industry. Being hired by top companies in the field will provide analysts with valuable opportunities to contribute to groundbreaking research and advancements in the life sciences.
JPM 2024, on the ground in San Francisco, is bringing the latest news and industry developments from the 42nd annual JP Morgan Healthcare Conference in San Francisco. The conference is providing updates on various topics related to healthcare. Ascentage Pharma has good news because their chairman and CEO, Dr. Dajun Yang, presented at the 42nd annual JP Morgan Healthcare Conference. Celltrion has good news. They announced their strategic vision and growth plan at the 42nd annual JP Morgan Healthcare Conference. This marks a transformation for the company as they transition from being a developer of monoclonal antibody biosimilars to focusing on new drug development.
Wisp brings electronic larynx voice boxes into this millennium. Good news, Wisp is working to improve communication for individuals with speech impediments by updating electronic larynx voice boxes. 2. ZoCare uses existing Wi-Fi signals to detect falls in care homes. Good news. New, Cherish Health introduced the Serenity appliance, which uses radar to detect falls in care homes, promoting autonomy for the elderly.
3. My Memo adds some Pilzazz to automatic medicine dispensers. Good news, My Memo aims to improve drug adherence and prevent accidental overdosing with their automatic pill dispensers.
4. Smart mollusks. Yes, smart mollusks could watch our waterways 24/7 for pollution. Good news. A French startup is using clams, mussels, and oysters as sensors to monitor water pollution. 5. Accessibility startup Augmental is working on head tracking and silent speech. Good news. Augmental is developing technology that allows individuals to control their devices through head movements or subtle tongue shifts, enabling voiceless communication.
Commerce Amazon has good news as its Just Walkout technology now works with employee badges. This will enhance the shopping experience by allowing employees to skip the checkout line. ReturnMates, now known as Sway, has raised $19.5 million in Series A funding, which is good news for the company. Sway's approach to managing e-commerce returns relies on a two-way communication platform and a network of driver partners.
Google Cloud has rolled out new Gen AI products for retailers, which is good news. This move aims to bring generative AI to the retail sector and provide innovative solutions for businesses. Finn, a car subscription platform, has raised $109 million, indicating positive news for the company. This funding will help the platform expand its services and cater to the growing demand for car subscription alternatives.
PhotoRoom, an AI photo editing app, is reportedly raising $5,060 million, suggesting good news for the company. The influx of AI in the image editing market opens up new opportunities for apps like PhotoRoom.
Good news. Crypto US spot Bitcoins begin trading. Circle files for IPO.
Bad news, India continues crypto pullback. Apple pulls Binance, Kraken, other crypto apps from India App Store. SEC's X account hacked.
Unclear news. Hestia wants you to mine for crypto to heat your house.
Inflation has picked up to 3.4% in December, after a rapid cooling through most of last year. Americans are beginning to believe that inflation is cooling, and their inflation expectations are moving lower. However, there is a measure of inflation that suggests its underlying trend is stronger than what other measures show. The Swiss National Bank has ruled out payouts after losing $3.5 billion last year. Older Americans' spending may be affected as this year's boost in Social Security incomes will be much smaller. Nation's top economists are happy in the short term, but glum in the long term as they worry about what comes next.
Bitcoin ETFs get off to a monster start despite resistance on Wall Street has a good news. Their Bitcoin ETFs have had a strong start despite initial resistance from Wall Street.
1. Overmoon's vacation rental model aims to combine the best of both Airbnb and hotels.
Good news. This model could potentially provide a better experience for customers by addressing the drawbacks of traditional vacation rental companies. Reason: by combining the strengths of Airbnb and hotels, Overmoon aims to offer high-quality vacation rentals with excellent customer service.
To Peer Bank's $2.4 to launch Stripe for credit.
Good news. Peer's funding indicates potential growth and market demand for their credit management services. Tech industry layoffs in 2023 have already surpassed last year's numbers, with over 240,000 jobs lost. Bad news.
IQ introduces a tool to improve video call eye contact and reduce fatigue during virtual meetings. Good news.
Flutterflow raises funding for its low-code mobile app development platform, which promises to shorten the app development cycle. Good news.
CNDO launches a new social networking app aimed at creators and fans. Good news. BlackRock significantly reduces the valuation of Byju's, an Indian startup, to $1 billion from $22 billion. Bad news.
Venture a comprehensive list of 2023 and 2024 tech layoffs. Bad news. The tech industry has experienced a significant increase in job losses, with over 240,000 jobs lost in 2023, which is 50% higher than the previous year. BlackRock cuts Byju's valuation by 95% to $1 billion. Bad news. BlackRock has decreased the value of its stake in Byju's, reducing the startup's implied valuation from $22 billion to $1 billion. The United States' $1 trillion startup liquidity gap needs to be filled soon. Neutral news. There is a large amount of money invested in startups that needs to be converted into liquid cash, which creates pressure for a resolution.
Airbnb or hotel. Overmoon's vacation rental model aims to combine the best of both. Neutral news. Overmoon is introducing a new vacation rental model that aims to offer a combination of the advantages of both Airbnb and hotels.
Peer Bank's $2.4 million to launch Stripe for credit. Good news. Peer has secured $2.4 million in funding to launch a platform that allows developers to integrate credit management into their applications easily.